Hey everybody, we are back, we're back. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney. If you're new here, I upload videos every week about basically whatever the heck is going on in my brain. I do like to teach some things about astrology, spirituality, but basically I'm just here to help you in any way that fits. Even if it's just a short dose of something I say that allows you to go, aha, my job here is done. Basically, that's what this YouTube channel is all about. What? That's basically what this YouTube channel is all about. If you want to see more, you can always head over to my Instagram and follow me there. But as you've seen by today's title, we are going to talk about some things that I wish I had when I was in my 20s. I wish when I was in my 20s, I would have looked back or even looked up somebody on YouTube who basically had what I'm about to share with you. And just to kind of like let that all sink in. I'm now 30 years old. I'm in my Saturn return. Cheers to that. Cheers to everyone in their Saturn return right now. And I just turned 30 not long ago. And I wanted to do this video earlier, but it just didn't happen, so it's happening now. And what I wanted to do is just come on here and spill some tips. So stay tuned, because if you're in your 20s, or even if you're not in your 20s and you want to like, okay, what does Courtney have to say? This is advice that I would give to people in their 20s and that I would have given to myself. So if you want to see more, stay tuned, because I got your back, girl. I've come up with 20 things that I wish I would have known in my 20s, or that somebody would have said to me. You know, anyone in their 20s can listen to this, but obviously I am a woman. I identify as woman. My pronouns are she, her. So when I say some of these things, it is geared towards girls or those who identify as a female. But that means, you know, I feel like it can go either way. There's one in here where I'm like, okay, well, men don't actually have a period, so that one might not go for them. But anyway, regardless, this is just advice that I wish I had in my 20s that I wanted to give to you. So I wrote it down in my handy dandy book, and we've got 20 things. So we're gonna just go through these, and yeah. Okay, so what advice would I give to people in their 20s? Or what do I wish I would have known? You are beautiful. You're beautiful. You are more than your body. You're gonna learn best through doing things super freaking messy and not following the same path as everyone else. Regardless of what anybody tells you, you're gonna have to learn for yourself. Number 5, foster a relationship with yourself. Learn yourself, learn who you are. This right here, this person, this is your longest relationship you're gonna have. You better start learning about it now. Gosh, I wish I would have known this one. Start working with your intuition as soon as you possibly can. This is one of our biggest assets. And if I would have known this earlier on in my 20s and not hide it or shun myself from it, I feel like I'd still end up in the same place, but maybe I would have made some choices that would have gone a different way. Work with your intuition. It is your GPS. It's beautiful, use it. Okay, number 7, believe them when they say they do not want to date you. Believe them, because when they're saying this to you, they're telling you the truth. You're not gonna be the one to change that. It's up to them to change that, not you. Just believe them. And then when they say that, make a choice. Do I wanna be with them or don't I wanna be with them? And if you actually genuinely wanna be in a relationship and they don't, bye. I know it's hard, I know it's tough, but somebody out there is waiting for you, and you're waiting for this person who doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. So bye, Felicia. Okay, you are oh, I love this one. I love this one so much. You are worthy of more than 2 a.m. texts. Okay, you are worthy of more than just 2 a.m. texts and random Saturday night sleepovers. Okay, you're supposed to have fun. These are the years where you're supposed to have fun, where you're meant to just kind of like go into things and just head first. Where do you want to go? Have fun when you're doing it. And you're allowed to make mistakes along the way. In fact, you're supposed to. And especially on those nights where you're drinking. If you make a mistake, it's okay. It's okay. We've all been there. Okay, be selfish. I know a lot of people out there will be like, you need to get it together. Like once you're like 25, they're gonna say like, oh no, you need to like start getting it together. Like, what do you want to do with your thinking about this? It's like, no, be selfish. What do you want to do? Your job right now is to figure out what you want to do. So be selfish. Follow the path that lights you up. Okay? It's gonna lead you places. That is where, that's where we want to use our intuition. So follow what lights you up, and you're gonna know what lights you up by learning how to work with your intuition and cultivating that relationship with yourself. So do that. Okay, I think this is number 11, I think. Travel. Okay, so this is something that a lot of older people will now say to you, oh, I wish I traveled more. Oh, no, go travel. And when you go traveling, I know right now, probably when you're watching this, maybe you're watching this down the road, but you obviously have to do it safely. And there are a lot of ways of people are gonna say to you, don't go by yourself, it's so scary. You need someone to do this with. No, you don't. You do need to be safe, and you do need to, have your wits about you. But traveling, and especially traveling alone, is literally like nothing you would ever experience in your life. And it will teach you more things than you could ever even imagine. And it's gonna scare the shit out of you, but you got to do it anyway. It's life-changing, and I highly recommend it. So your heart is 100% gonna break, and it's not gonna be easy when it does. But when it does, it's important to remember that it's not gonna be like that forever, and you are gonna move through it, even when it feels like you never will. You always will. You always will get to the other side. But I think it's important to remember that when you are feeling those things, it's okay to feel them. It's okay to move through those motions. It's okay to feel like your heart is being ripped out of your chest, and like there's nobody else out there for you. And you can sit in that feeling as long as you want. Your heart is gonna break. It's just a fact. It's part of life. But do not let that put fences up again around your heart. Don't let that hurt stop you from opening your heart again to loving somebody else or loving something else or just being yourself, because that's not the point of heartbreak. Heartbreak is to break you open, to experience new and different things and actually help you become an even stronger version of you. So your heart's gonna break, it's gonna be sad, it's gonna suck. But through all of it, you just become more you. So, and feel it, feel the emotions. Okay, your body is your vessel. Listen to that one. Your body is your vessel. Treat it like it, and make sure other people treat it like it. Okay, I think this is number 14. You have to teach others how you want to be treated. I know, weird, right? They can't read our minds. Something I wish I knew in my 20s. But you actually have to teach them how you want to be treated. And that starts with, how do you treat yourself? Because we have nonverbal communication, and other people are watching you. So what you allow is what they actually are going to start doing to you as well. You have to teach them how you want to be treated. Okay, feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. Just do it. Feel them. I know it's going to be hard sometimes. I know you don't want to. I know it's going to feel like, and just, all the emotions, but feel them. They are so beautiful. And when you suppress, you're just saving them to come out later. Trust me on that. And if you feel them now, you will move through them in such a beautiful way to honor them, accept them, to be with them. They will not always stay the same, okay? Feelings come and go just like the waves in the ocean, but as a human being, as a beautiful human being, you have these emotions to feel and experience so that you can heal and move through what you're meant to move through in this lifetime. So hashtag feel your feelings, okay? Express your feelings, express them. Say out loud what you're feeling. Tell that guy you like him, okay? Like, just express yourself. And if he says he doesn't like, oh well, you express yourself, you listened to your heart, you said what you had to say. Express yourself, express your emotions. Tell your friends you love them. Your mom, you love her. Tell your family you love them. Even when they make you mad, tell them anyway. By doing this, and tell them how you feel. Tell anybody how you feel. If someone rubs you the wrong way, express yourself. Say it. Tell them that, okay? It's allowed. Oh my God. Number 17. You are not crazy. You're not crazy. I'm gonna say it one more time. You're not crazy. Full stop. Don't let anybody tell you that you are. You're not. Okay, this one is the one that's like specifically more so for women or girls or whoever you are, if you have a period. But here's my advice. Your period, okay? Learn about it, work with it, understand its cycles, because oh my gosh, it's life-changing when you figure this out. Don't be grossed out by it, actually embrace it. This is a part of you, and your body is like amazing. You have this bleed that comes once a month, and you're actually able to create life in your vessel. I know, I get it. Your period's not always fun. You want to skip it. You want to take the birth control pills. You want to just not have it for a while. And to that I say, learn to work with your cycles, because when you're older, this will catch up to you. But also, it's empowering to understand your period. It's empowering to understand your cycle and why you are the way you are. Work with it, girl. Work with it. Number 19, you're gonna cry way more than you maybe can ever even imagine. You're gonna cry at all the amazing experiences you're gonna have, all the amazing people you're gonna meet that you have no idea who you're even gonna meet right now when you're watching this. They're gonna change your life, and you're gonna cry because you're grateful, because you're experiencing emotions that you've never experienced before, whether they be the highest of highs or the lowest of lows. You are gonna cry a lot, and it's totally 100% more than okay. Last one, number 20. I wanted to end it with this because I think your 20s is all about exploration. Number 20 is your job in your 20s is to explore life, to explore what it's like to be in a world where you are seeing things for the first time in a different way. Your 20s is like the infancy to adulthood. So you're going out in the world for your first time. You hear all these things, you know, but really your 20s is about rediscovering who you are as this next level version of yourself. It's about understanding what you believe, not just what your parents taught you, not just what was shown to you. It's uncovering these things, and your job is to explore them. It's such a beautiful reminder of like our ages in life. And yeah, age is just a number, but if you're in your 20s and you're watching this, you know, you're gonna feel lost. There's so much amazingness that comes with exploring life, but there's also a feeling of being lost, because being lost can actually be a super beautiful thing, because it helps you on your way to discovering more of who you are. And without getting lost, you know, if you just knew where you were going all the time, you wouldn't run into the magical little corners of the world that surprise you, the people that surprise you, you know, the experiences that pop up out of nowhere. That's the point of being lost. Your job is to explore. Your job is to be lost. Your job is to feel emotions and experiences that you haven't before, so then that way you know what to do as you get older. So I could be cliche and just say, go and love yourself at the end of this, but I understand that that's part of this process. In your 20s, you're learning to love yourself. You're learning to find out who you are. You're learning what you like as an adult. And that's a freaking beautiful, amazing thing. So I encourage you to explore. I encourage you to learn. I just encourage you to find out who you are, what lights you up. And it's okay if you don't know right now, because that's part of this whole process. So I'm gonna leave it there. The wind is wild, and I think this tree is gonna fall down. So I'm gonna leave that there. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, and let me know something that you wish you knew in your 20s. And I will see you guys in my next video. Sending you so much love. Bye.